Though this could be seen as too graphic, program coordinators say it's necessary.
To be able to actually see what could happen, what they could face, is phenomenal.
Emergency rescue vehicles respond to a drunk driving accident. Both freshmen and community members look on with mixed emotions as their fellow upperclassmen lay injured or worse.
To see something, to see it, is to believe it.
I lost a classmate this August due to a car crash, and it just means a lot to our class especially, and I want to get the point across to the freshmen because it's been a long time since we've lost any students.
Geared only to freshmen, the program teaches students using actual law enforcement and medical professionals to build the story from the crash to the courtroom.
But when you can involve the student in what you're teaching and hands-on experiences, that's what they face.
The upperclassmen say there are several reasons they got involved.
Since I'm a senior now, I want freshmen and those below me to look up to me and sort of understand that this is a huge event and they should take it seriously.
It's not worth it because those 10 seconds could be the difference between you living and you not. And it's our senior year, he almost made it out of high school. He was almost there.
More than 150 freshmen from Lebanon and surrounding area schools were able to hear the message of safety and smart choices.
Parking in downtown Bismarck can be hectic. And when the temps drop below freezing, storefront spots are coveted.
I don't like the cold, but I love living here in Bismarck. And so when I come downtown, I don't want to go looking for a parking space.
But business partners Melissa Hammond and Zach Nye say they're hoping to change that with the city's first valet service.
But there's definitely a group of people who are not down here just during that season. So we're hoping that we can bring those people back on top of what's already going on down here.
So here's the deal. VIP Valet is working with restaurants and the parking authority to reserve curbside spots for drop-off and pickup and some in the ramp to store the cars. Customers will be charged $8 for the full service, and Nye says they're getting positive feedback from business owners.
Throwing their support behind us, as well as giving us a lot of advice in terms of how to approach the city and how to approach the parking authority, and just ways, we don't want to ruffle any feathers. We want everybody to be happy with this service.
Hammond says she thinks the service will be especially appealing to women, since sometimes their wardrobe choices aren't always the best for winter elements.
$8 is worth it to not get snow all over my feet and have, be bundled up. I think that's a very reasonable price.
Hammond says the plan right now is to keep VIP Valet only operating on weekends during the winter.
82% understand that texting and driving is dangerous, but 74% rationalize their behavior, which is a classic sign of addiction.
When you hear that ding or you hear that buzz, people are just drawn to their phone, even sitting at your desk. And the dangerous part is now people are doing that in their cars increasingly.
Many drivers find it difficult to curb their craving for answering.
You get a butterfly in your stomach because you think, oh, somebody wants to talk to me. And so, yeah, it's just second nature. You reach for your cell phone.
We may feel good about talking or answering or checking that for, a minute or 30 seconds. But if in doing so that causes a crash, it's not worth that temporary fix, if you will, that we get.
So AT&T developed an app, Drive Mode, to help drivers feeling tempted to respond.
An automatic message will be sent to the person who sent you the text saying that you're driving and that you are unable to respond, but you'll do so when you're done driving.
The app uses GPS technology to track your speed, and your phone won't make a sound if you're going over 25 miles per hour.
The other side is Gigi's house. Ryan, our photographer, will pin over and give you a look here. They're actually brother and sister, and they're going to be competing through it. I'm going to be driving through the house, and we're going to give you a tour of the light show through here. So what they do is they prepare themselves for months now, and they put their lights to music. There's a radio station that you could listen to that matches the light show with it. If you could see next to me, this is pretty incredible stuff, definitely getting you in the Christmas spirit. This here is Greg's house, Gigi's brother, and they have over 50,000 lights that they put to music for everyone to see. I'm driving really slow here so you can get a nice picture of it.
Now, I'm joined joined now with Erin Oben. Erin, can you tell me how these numbers feel?
Really humbling, to be honest. And yeah, I'm surprised. I'm honored. I'm thrilled to be here with so many people, and I thank the people of District 35 for their vote of confidence.
And so what does this seat mean to you as well as to the Democratic Party?
I don't think it means as much to me as what I was trying to do for a number of other people, in really making sure that everybody's voice is heard in the North Dakota Senate. And in District 35, I believe we just need somebody who's a little middle of the road, who wants to work with other people, and who really wants to focus on the issues that are important to North Dakota right now.
Coach Clements is with me here, and Chris, talk just a little bit, if you would, just about the most rewarding part, I guess, to getting this far in the program's history.
I guess the most rewarding part of getting this far tonight is we get to hit somebody else. You know, we didn't have a scrimmage last week because we got rained out. There's a lot of question marks right now, I guess. So we're kind of interested to see how we react tonight.
How much would have the scrimmage helped?
Oh, tremendously. You know, you can get kids on film, you can teach them on film. You know, you get to eliminate some of those battles that were going on in fall camp. So we didn't get to see that. We'll get to see it tonight and, you know, make adjustments. We're, you know, in the process of building right now. So it's just a matter about how we react tonight and move ahead.
Carla Langang and her late husband Dennis started Carden Custom Framing 25 years ago after learning the ins and outs of the framing business while working at other stores.
My husband Dennis and I started our company in 1989, so we've been in business for 25 years now.
Langang says her customers frequently think outside the box when it comes to items they want framed.
We do a lot of shadow boxes, a lot of jerseys, memorabilia, anything from family photos to prints that people pick up on vacation.
Computerized mat cutters have replaced hand cutters, but there are still some parts of the framing business that are best done the old-fashioned way, and that's by hand.
It's pretty much vise, glue, nails.
Frank Lloyd Wright in the 1920s and 30s wanted to build homes, residential homes that pretty much anybody could afford. And the way he looked at it, he wanted to build something that had some openness to it. I really like the unique style of the fireplace. You know, the way it just sort of jets out at you and it doesn't, you know, it's not flat. It has this nice angles to it. And then the symmetry too. There's a lot of symmetry, a lot of squares. This lot is unique in that we have openness on all sides except one, which is on the side of the garage where my neighbors are. So I have no obstructing views from